buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. Aquí estamos en otro episodio de The Other World. Vamos a ver qué nos espera el día de hoy, ver qué nos encontramos, cómo va cociéndose la historia y nada más. En el episodio anterior estábamos haciendo el DLC el segundo DLC de peligro en gorgona. Y ahora vamos a subir los niveles que nos han dado, porque os recuerdo que en el episodio anterior subimos a nivel 36 y voy a subir 10 puntos de cerrajería, porque sí. Y ahora un talentito más. Este. Puntos débiles. Perfecto. A ver, veamos qué tal esto. Esto no me haya olvidado. Vale, ahora sí. Seguimos por aquí. Ahí que se va. Ay. Nos morimos porque había una lagarto de esos lados. Ven por saco. Toma, chaval. ¿Quién más es por aquí? Ahí está. Top. Vámonos. Por cierto, voy a quitarme este y me voy a poner el nuevo que conseguimos. Para probarlo. Corre, Paco, corre.
That's one down.
Por lo menos. A ver ahora. ¿Quién mata a quién?
Marauders. Just about every corner of Halcyon's infested with them.
I got your back, Captain. Ain't a single mantisaur gonna sneak up on us.
Vale, este me lo voy a quitar. Si me dejara. Y voy a poner algo bueno. Como por ejemplo. Tiene que ser algo pesado, porque no tenemos. Porque tenemos muchas balas del pesado. Nos podemos poner una de estas. Te voy a meter.
Initiating ocular measurement.
Poner el ojo perfectamente conservado en el cano.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
¡Vamos! A ver qué tenemos aquí. Aparte de un robot roto.
Mr. Thompson told me 100 times the cannery couldn't afford spare parts for Bess. All while Spacer's choice was building this?
Ya da. Abierta. Mío y mío. Pues ya está.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just like, come on, we got a volcano too.
Ah, the Spacers chosen. Lousiest team that ever did swing a tossball stick.
Apetecedor. Ah, vale, ya lo tenemos. Bueno, lo vamos a hacer de todas formas. Así que. Esto también lo cogemos. Filete de salatún. Más filetes de salatún. De salatún gourmet, gourmet. No se diga.
Great work.
Que a ti no se me olvida, hombre.
Wow, how'd you do that?
¿Qué hay? ¿Qué hay? Vale. Y por aquí hay chavales. Munición, dinero. Un anillo. Un cromo de Toastball. Primero vendemos la basura. Y ahora compramos las balas. Porque armas nuevas no hay. Y... bueno, armaduras tampoco. Pues tengo que verlo yo por ahí. Balas para mí. Dinero, 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 dinero. Perfecto. Y por aquí ya me mando. Vale, pues ahora subimos para arriba. Peón de combate. Bueno, aquí no se puede pasar. Merodeador coloso. A ver, peor aquí. A ver qué hay. Ahí quiero yo una chapa. ¡Opa! Se ha ido. Vale, hay un montón. ¿Te quitas, por favor?
Show 'em how it's done. That had to hurt.
Vale, ¿qué más? Para mí. Ahí. Mío.
Nice.
Mío, chaval. Vale. Ya está anterior. Ok. Y me faltaba el otro. Mío. Había alguno por aquí. Y no recuerdo mal. Ah, aquí. Perfecto. Un anillito por aquí. Ve, seguimos por aquí. ¿Quién dejó una caja de municiones en el baño? Wow. Vale, ya podemos irnos.
Something caved their skulls clean in.
I hope their passing was swift.
¿Esta máquina? Vale, vale.
Heads up! Buddy!
No sé muy bien cómo va esto, tío.
the last of him.
Vale, lo tenemos. Ok. Ah, no podemos coger. Vale. Sin problema. Rifle de asalto certero. Fíjate, 45. Oye, pues no tengo el operativo ya subido hasta 45. ¿Vale? No, a ver. Pirateo 50. Y se me baja 43. ¿Por qué se me baja 43? Vale. Me lo baja la cromalina. Anda. ¿Sabía yo eso, eh? Esto es esperando a que pasen los efectos de la coronavirus. Mira. Oye, ¿por dónde es? Ah, por ahí, 13. Ahí arriba. Wow. ¿Ya? No, ya no.
Here they
Ya
come!
no puedo hacer eso. Toma.
Everybody's hurt. That'll learn it. I've been waiting for this.
¿Para qué, Ni no se diga. No he dicho que recargue, pero otro rollo. Nunca está de más tener armas. ¿Aquí por dónde he entrado? No. Esto no. ¡Qué tonto!
Everyone all right?
Yo estoy dando vueltas, chaval, no sé ni dónde estoy. A ver, que entré. Vale, yo subí allá arriba. Eso es lo que a mí me desconcierta. Y yo estoy bajando. Muy bien. Por aquí ya está. A ver, si me dejara. Uf. Vale, ya más o menos sé. Vale, ya más o menos sé por dónde voy. Vale, vale, vale. Voy aquí. Sí, es por aquí.
Here they come! In one
Ajá.
piece.
Unexpected sweeping the
Here they
area.
come!
Nice hit!
Vale, por aquí.
Must be the executive office. Excuse me while I leave muddy tracks all over the floor.
Vale, eso.
I
Opa.
knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
El segundo.
I
No me gusta.
understand that you think yourself a big hero here on a big, important job. The last one did too. But you've grossly misapprehended the situation here. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
El segundo.
Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
Lo que tú quieras.
I don't understand. They made marauders here? How?
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
Lo segundo. Vamos. Me lo llevo también. Tenemos que subir ahora.
Well, boss, this job just got interesting. I always wanted to say that.
I always wanted to be... We're looking for a comms tower, right? Ought to be one of the tallest things around. If
Tenía
we
la
get a
torre de
signal past these
comunicaciones.
canyons.
Didn't we see a big communication tower on the way over here?
La línea
I
fulgurante.
sure hope that spooky person on the
Paso.
screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
Quema, quema, quema. Toma.
That's the last of them.
Para mí. Yo quería la llave, pero bueno. No, por aquí. Es por aquí, por aquí. Ajá. ¿Por qué será que he clavado el laboratorio? Que ya hemos visitado anteriormente. Bueno, no pasa nada. ¿Ahora qué? Ah, por aquí está. No, no. ¿Dónde es la misión? Aquí. Ajá. Bueno, ahorramos el paseo, tú. Ah, que tengo que meterme dentro. Oye, qué raro que no me haya encontrado todavía ninguna arma exclusiva. Esto tiene que tener armas exclusivas como el otro DLC. Digo yo, vamos. Ah, espérate, ¿qué tengo que hacer ahora? Vale, la única pista que tiene para deshacer el bloqueo de emergencia de gorgona es Clarence Causi, un actuario que también es el último miembro conocido del personal del proyecto. Si quieres acceder a la fábrica necesitarás que te dé información. Ve a la Galería Musgrave. Clarence Causi está en la Galería Musgrave, un museo de distancia. Vale, ahora sí. Oye, hay un Terra 2, pero no hay un Terra 1, tío. Oh, vaya.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Too bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization, and layers of it. No. I think you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned detective work. It's a good thing you have keen senses, a reliable ship, and a very wealthy sponsor. I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same. I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time. What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about adrenatime off the
Vale, pues ya
record.
sabe algo.
We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late. Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend, a drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Casi eso.
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, We may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrena time was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
Eso de.
Ta!
Vámonos. Venga, este mismo. Otra vez.
So what'd you think of the game last night? I still can't believe Armstrong ran the field from the Tuesday zone.
Yeah. Armstrong's really something. Nearly took a fella's head clean off with a tossball stick.
Yeah, well, he's a hacker, that's what they do. Rangers don't show a shred of mercy in a Darlings game. Bates got tossed out of the game for excessive sportsmanlike conduct in the third half. Serves him right.
Yeah. Felix, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Tuesday zone is. I don't know my tenders from my forwards. Thing is, I just don't understand tossball.
Hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll teach you all there is to know.
Great. That's just swell. Can't wait.
Move along. You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you. Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger.
Nothing exciting ever
Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Why do they call him Take It Easy Tatum?
Oh, that's what the mediators used to shout out every time he'd go into a bloodthirsty frenzy.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes. Yeah, you're looking to make contact with me. I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and his guards never...
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the... Doesn't that seem... And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Sounds like my old job. I had all these bang-up ideas, you know? Like making everybody haul their own damn boxes. Never did catch on.
That's what I mean. Everyone needs a suggestion box so they can voice their thoughts. So what if nothing changes? I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box. So I don't know. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any, but they never fixed it, never replaced it. I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box. After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information.
All right, hushing up.
What was that? What do you think you're doing? I don't have time for this. Move along.
Here's the other thing about tossball. Tossball, it's all about scoring goals.
Scoring goals, got it. And you can score a goal by kicking the ball, throwing the ball, or
running it into the Saturday goal if you're a visitor. Or the Sunday goal if you're on the home team.
Okay, so if you're on the home team, you want to run the ball into the Sunday goal? Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You can also kick it, that's called a foot goal. Or throw it, that's called a hand goal. Running's worth more points, but it's got some risks. You could get cleaved, hacked, winged, bronzed. You could tumble the ball in the Wednesday zone, also known as getting humped.
Felix, are we still talking about tossball, or...?
Well, yeah. What'd you think we were talking?
What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to?
Welcome to the Musgrave family collection. Slow down, what's the hurry? I'll tell you what I've told all the other guards. Mind your boots. Our floors are not made for armor. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating. Oh, that's just so encouraging to hear. I'll just go ahead and add your comment to my permanent record. Now then, how can I help you? Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Oh, just hear me out.
Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows? Oh, but there is, if one possesses an eye for statistics. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility. What gave me away? Wait, don't tell me. You've read my monograph, Putting the Us in Calculus, or How to Use Mathematics to Find Your Statistically Significant Other. I'm afraid I don't really do autographs, but yes, I am Clarence Mostly. Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing. Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know 2 people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason. I advise against trying to dig up what's been buried. Sooner or later, you're going to draw up something rotten. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way, we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have. Yes, but the winner is still in deliberation. Committee won't deliver a result for another 6 to 8 weeks. Bureaucracy. The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way inside, disable any security, lift, carry, deliver. Simple as that. What, really? You'll do it? I mean, just like that? Don't you want to know why I asked you? My canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him. Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Cook.
It's not canid hunting.
Left hand, Captain.
System up. Security patrol.
Everybody, hold on! Wow, nice work.
Nicely done. I sure hope these folks don't mind us borrowing this.
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up.
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
Never cared much for hors d'oeuvres. The word is just grotesque. My trophy! Look at this thing! Have you ever... If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave... I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project. I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my number. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average life. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the two most likely survivors are Marion. Try to exercise caution. It's...
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. The groundbreaker auxiliary. Welcome back, Cap. How? Mm-hmm.
Look at these holes.
Hey, you! Hey, you! You serious? Get back here! Whoa, whoa, who's this? The back bay?
I've seen these guys around. They like to walk with cold shoulders and play at being mercenaries. What do they call themselves again?
Gardeners! We're the gardeners. And you know this is our turf, kid. Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, guess that's bad news for you. What, after 5 years? Pretty sure she's serious. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly I like to... This deal with Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid, and we get fresh green. My gums? Wait, you serious? You, Look, we won't give you trouble. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come... It's clear, guys.
Some days. Nice one, Captain.
Step up from force.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself clear. Wait, hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
Performing an
Jackass is incoming!
area. Security patrol initiated.
So who the fuck... Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion? Spacer's Choice send you? Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are. That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard? He'll be on to the next hobby in a week. Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right? Ambrose.
Well, I'll assume you're caught up then. That or hopelessly confused. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies. Testing supervisor. I designed the initial testing regimens, managed the staff, made sense of the test results. Tried to anyway. People are complicated, and I don't just mean the test subjects. Try and avoid working with people if you can. It always gets messy.
If we ain't doing this for people, I don't see the point. People's all there is.
Hey, it's just advice. Why wouldn't I? I was top of my field, behavioral sciences, offered a spot on the project of a lifetime. It was practically my duty. Of course, on a corporate level, the project was an embarrassment, wasted resources, lowered profits. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders. Hey, do whatever you like. Life's short and we're all dying anyway. Sure, I don't mean to stop you. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir? Yeah, well, people don't tend to exhume the past just so they can bury it again somewhere nicer. Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance. Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
So then I told him, oh, haha. We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
What a mess! What a mess!